All praise to the Most High Living God of Israel. Our parents that sitteth up on the throne. My mother's left hand and my father's right hand. They are one. All praise. Welcome, 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 family. Welcome. This Sabbath class, I think it's a much needed class. I think a lot of things in Israel, so I'm going to go ahead and get started because I don't want, our time here in Egypt, sun goes down real quickly. So don't want to be before you for a long time. We're going to just jump right into it because I want to get everything that was given to me to you. First and foremost, you got to put God first. We know it's difficult. It shouldn't be, but you have been brought up under bestiality. They call bestiality sex with animals. Well, of course, you didn't have that too. But I'm calling the society bestiality because these are animals. They are not people. You are told in the word, the holy word, that those that were going to take you captive are not a people. All praise. So next we want to say, we want to implant this in your heart so you meditate and think on these things. The holy word was written for the house of Levi and Judah and the other 10 tribes. Anything that tries to abide by these laws and these rules and these writings cannot. Let me give you an example. Anything that is not human, not a people. Let's go. I like going to Africa because we got family that's from Africa. But let's go to Africa. And let's take 1,000 boards with the 10 commandments written on it. And we're going to post it where the lions live and the elephants live and the cockatoos and the giraffes. And I want to see how many of them abide by the 10 commandments. Huh? I got to make some sense. Come on.
Now.
Any and everything that picks our holy word up cannot abide by it. Just because you have the makeup of a human, the makeup of a man or a woman, doesn't mean that you can do the things. It seems like it doesn't. It seems like, well, they do everything we do. They act like we act. No. God said in the Holy Scriptures, they are not a people. Animals are not people. Cattle are not people. Okay? I want to clear that up. So, just because they make laws, they write laws, they do things like people, does not make them a people. We've got monkeys. They put lipstick on monkeys, they polish the nails, they put dresses on them, and they're still monkeys. Huh? You got a man now that takes your animal and whatever thing you want that animal to look like. Your pit bull can become a leopard or a zebra. Your pit bull could be painted to look like anything in the world except a pit bull. Doesn't change it to that thing. So, for you, Israel, for you, house of Judah, you have 10 commands that were given to you that are vitally important for your life structure. People say, well, life doesn't come with an instructional book. Right! It doesn't. It only comes for Levi and Judah. Nobody else has a book. Nobody else has guidelines, rules, instructions. They make them as they go. If it works for the cave, use it. Huh? That's how they live. They are animals. All right? You are not. Now, all that being said, we want to go to Psalms 118. And I want to look at verse 8. because we got to get this in us. We have gone far away. Psalms 118 and verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put even your confidence. Come on. Get a dictionary. Come on. I didn't get this one. Get a dictionary. Confidence. Get confidence. This is put there to help you. I don't know if you just look over it. I don't know. But this verse is so important. Who has confidence? Go ahead.
Confidence, the feeling of belief that one can rely on someone or something.
Stop right there. This is what you are doing, and God said, don't even put your confidence in them. Trust in me. Trust in me. You had people who were sick, deathly ill, following behind a man because they thought they put their confidence in this man, and through this man I'm going to be healed. That's Christianity. That's church shit. I'm going to follow behind somebody to heal me who's sick. Stop. They sick. They suffering from the main things that you're told you're going to suffer from in this captivity, but that sick person can heal me. Do not put your confidence in me. See, you are that way because when we were in the wilderness, Moses was told to put two serpents up on that stick and stick it up. Everybody looked upon it was healed. What do y'all do now? Y'all got that man with that pole up his ass, got him up in the air, and you looking to a man to heal you. When you leave what you think you think you have an understanding of leaving Christianity, you bring those same sins into your new understanding, and you get your feelings hurt because you believed a sick man could heal you. Read the scriptures. The priest don't heal you. The Lord is the healer.
Oh, praise.
You can stand before the priest and he can tell you whether or not you got some leprosy or you got something else wrong with you. But you do not go to a man for a man to heal you. You don't go to a man for a man to change your situation. Let me help. Let me listen. The Lord sits upon their holy throne and does whatever they please. If the Lord decides to destroy an entire nation, what man can do anything about it? If God decides, I think, I'm going to take their house from them. I'm going to take their car. I'm going to make them lose their job. I'm going to kill their kids. Man can do anything about it. But get himself in that damn corner and start crying and praying and hoping God can do it to him. You have put your trust in men. Your trust is not in God. I have heard people crying on the internet. Save me! Cry for me! Open your goddamn mouth! When the pain hits you, you holler! I don't holler! Sometimes the Lord uses pain to get Hello? But you don't open the door because you think it's a bill collector. It's the Lord. The Lord said knocking. So the Lord said, break that motherfucker leg. Break his arm. Sit him down. But you don't ever want hardship to get to the blessing. You just want to be fixed. Fix it for me now. What's that song? Fix it, Jesus, fix it. Y'all bring that shit right over into your new life with the Lord. Jeremiah 17:5. You don't read these scriptures with a full understanding. Thus saith who? The Lord. What is that next word? Cursed. Cursed be the man that trusteth in who? Man. So I'm going to put my trust in man. Huh? You do it all the time. You do it all the time. You do it subliminally. You do it without even thinking. And make it flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. 17:5. Did that come up right? 17:5? All praise. All right, that was Jeremiah. Do not, family, look to any, and I'm going to say this. It don't say it in the word, but we're going to say it. Don't look to any man or woman to do God's job.
All praise.
All praise.
Huh? Don't make a man or a woman God, because that's what you're doing. You're making them God. Now, we're going to bring all that into today, into our life right now, and what we are dealing with. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. Let's start at verse 27. You see, a lot of y'all are wasting a whole lot of time trying to be healed without reading the word. Apply the word to it and see if you change and start doing something else. Verse 27 says, the Lord will smite thee. Who is thee? Israel. Israel. Thee with the botch of Egypt, and with the hemorrhoids, and with the scab, and with the itch, whereof thou, everybody say the next words, canst not be healed. God damn it, listen to what the Lord has to say. This is promised to you. Disobedient got you sickness and disease that cannot be healed. But yet, I'm going to the altar. I'm going to go and I'm going to give the altar all I've got and tell him to please change my life. You are still living as a Christian. You are still seeing things like Pastor told you and lied to you to get you to do certain things. When you find out them little bubbles in your ass that hurt you ain't going away, you'll stop trying to get them to go away. You cannot make that which God has done disappear because you don't want it. 28 says, the Lord shall smite thee with madness.
All praise.
He can prove it. You see, it's madness to be able to go on the internet and every black man with a phone can tell you what thus saith the Lord. It's madness. One person told you the law in the land that you were in. Everybody else went about their business, working, doing things they had to do, being with family. Life went on. But now, all you hear is, well, the Bible says such and such and such a thing. Well, I don't believe in the Bible. We can disprove it. All you hear is madness all fucking day long. Then you find some saying, oh, well, the Bible is true. This happened and that happened. And this is what it means. And this is blah, blah, blah. And so and so and so and so. One day the Lord woke me up and she said, Vicky, too many voices. Too many things are being said. And it's causing my people to err. And that is exactly what is taking place now. Because all the mad men are speaking their opinion. And you are putting your confidence in them. What's the first thing somebody will say? Oh, he's smart. Every man wants to be known as smart. Why does he want to be known as smart? Anybody been with me no more long enough or been with the rib long enough to know that the scriptures call them simple fools? So you'll do anything in your power to be known as someone smart, as to where you will cause your own people to err and to sin against God because you want to be seen and heard. Blindness and astonishment of heart. 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness. Why is God saying in captivity you're going to grope in the noonday like the blind folks would do in darkness? So that means somebody lying. Either God lied or you lied. Somebody's lying.
All praise.
But all day long, look at this video. Look at that video. Look at this person. Look at that person. Somebody said this. That sounds good. Wait, this could be right. Oh, what about this? Oh, look at that. What about, whoa, man, that's like that. All day long. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled. How do you get oppressed? Well, damn, yesterday they said the Dow was up so, and then the day it crashed. Oh, I didn't know nothing about it. I put all my money in it because he said it was going to. I went and I bought this car. This car ain't no damn good. It was a damn lemon. Oh, I'm wasting my money. He said it was a good car. Depressed. Oh, they make it so hard on me on my job. I go and I give my best, and all of a sudden, what does the scripture say? And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled. What is spoiled? Get that word for me, because we want to make sure that everybody understands. That ain't nobody giving you everything. I got it. Go ahead.
Spoil.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Goods taken forcibly from a person or stolen. diminish or destroy the value or quality of.
Everybody knows. Anytime black people seemed like they was getting ahead or getting above, them fuckers came through and burned their land and stole it. It's not going to stop. It doesn't stop. There wasn't a cutoff point. Spoiled evermore. And and no man shall save thee. You keep wanting it to be in somebody down here got to be the answer. Somebody down here got to know the way. Somebody. No man shall save thee. All that was read above, he's not going to save you from it. You will go through it. There's been times the rib has hurt from her sciatic all the way down to her ankle, down to her flat feet, and she just keeps on going because there is nothing that can be done about it. Oh, doctor says, look, you do these exercises and do I look like I exercise? No, I'm just going to tell you the truth. Me found a way to live with it. My husband always said, well, why don't you go in there and get on the treadmill? You get your ass on the treadmill. I want to get on the treadmill. All right. This is what I live with it. I haven't read the scriptures. I have. Figure out a way to do it. If I sit like this, it don't hurt. So, hey, you're going to see the rib like this more than you think. Why is she always sitting like that? Sciatic doesn't hurt when I sit like that. But when I straighten up, see? So you learn. That's what we do. You don't call on somebody to take it away because they can't take it away. Sometimes you got to hurt. There's a reason why you hurt.
Yep. All praise.
And it ain't the doctor that can tell you. Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife. Me like this. Because there are some men out here who are so deceived and confused by this little verse. This section of this little verse. Let's open up your understanding on thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. There's not one of your sisters that ever came over here and got off a ship that a fucking animal didn't rape. Our people knew they had to be married. They were supposed to be married, and they would marry, and master would sleep with his wife. Most of the times right in front of him. See, when you talk to foolish men believe, well, the Bible says your wife's going to lay with another. We are talking about captivity and slavery and what happened to your people. The women that are godly do not lay with other men willingly. That's your job to do. Ye are sinners. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Huh? What'd they do? Well, they had a thriving little town. They said, what was the name of the towns they had? Shit. Said I just saw the other day.
Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street. Huh? Built all them homes, had nice cars, the kids with the sharpest, cleanest things. They ain't living in them. They couldn't pass them down for none of their ancestors. I mean, none of their future family generations to come to live in them. Rosewood, yes. All praise. The scriptures don't lie. It's just foolish men that don't understand it and can't read it, telling you what it says. Thou shalt plant a vineyard. You ain't got no land to plant on no more. And shall not gather the grapes thereof. All the things that you put your hand to never prospers. Because you will be spoiled You got folks thinking they're going to hit the lottery and be rich and whatever the case may be. But if you do, then we know who you are. You're not one of ours. I mean, if you hit it and you get to be a millionaire, all praise to the Most High living God. You should be, because you're not one of us. And you should get the things that your people should have. Let's look at Deuteronomy 28. Let's go to 35. Verse 35 says, the Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the leg. Oh, I already told y'all that shit she got in the leg with a sore botch that what? I can't hear you. What did the word say? Anybody cannot be healed. But I'm going to get healed. I was looking on the internet and I saw it on TikTok, and if you mix this in with that and you put this with that and you drink it, and then you take some and you pour it over your head. If it drips down this way, you're going to be healed. All of that ain't nothing but witchcraft. All of that ain't nothing but somebody out there trying to make money, trying to get views, trying to get people to watch what they say so that people can get paid. That's all it's for, y'all. If you knew your word. Now let's say maybe it works for them. Maybe it does work for cattle. But I can guarantee you, if you are of the house of Levi or the house of Judah, it ain't working for you in this captivity. It's not going to work for you.
All praise. All praise.
From the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head. Stop worrying about it. Learn to praise God in the current situation that you are in. Be thankful if you still have a roof over your head. Be thankful if you have food to eat. Be thankful with the bad health you got, you still got health. Be thankful with the blurry vision that you got, you still have vision. Be thankful with the hurting feet that you can still put a pair of shoes on and walk. Be thankful. Stop telling, begging, and asking a man to heal you. Stop it. Don't bring it here. Don't bring it here. You see, there is also a verse. I don't have it. But the Lord will supply what you need, your needs. The Lord will supply your needs. But you know what has happened to the house of Levi? Vanity. Well, Lord, you know I need a Lamborghini. Your needs are not what the Lord's needs are. Whatever the Lord needs you to do, or whatever the case may be, you're equipped for it. You got your needs. She needs you to be in a house, you'll have a house. If she needs you to drive a car, you'll have a car. If she needs you to eat food, you'll have food. Your needs by the Lord will be met. And we're going to deal with some of this bad financial shit too, because a lot of your problem is what God gives you, you never use it properly. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding.
That's right.
If I supplied your need, if I told you, okay, we need a 16.9 bottle of water, and the Lord said, here's your 16.9 bottle of water. You take the 16.9 bottle of water and then you pour it all out. Just like that. And then the Lord gives you that every month. But you just took it and you just poured it all out. Because I like to mix it in the dirt and smoke it. Or I like to mix it in the dirt and drink a little bit of it. Yeah. Then, before the Lord is done, I'm short. I'm out of water. Well, wait, you got to go to the altar because I need water. I'm out of water. I got 7 more days in the month to go and I'm out of water. Okay, 16.9 was what you needed. Mm-hmm. You got 16.9. What did you do with the 6? Okay, so you're not going to get another one until 7 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's how you work your supply. You can. I thought you can do whatever you want with you. I know God supplies. I know what you need. You can't make a fool out of God. You cannot make a fool out of God, because God's people will see if they got 16.9, and come to find out, some of them had, they didn't just have Sunday, they had that much left. Huh? They had that much left. And then they got another 6. Wait, who got another 16.9? Get me enough. Oh, I got 16.9 in there too. Oh my Lord. Then I got somebody, well, that ain't enough. It only lasted me for 2 days. What? Lord ain't stupid. Neither is the real.
All praise.
I know the Lord supply your needs. It's what you're doing with them. All praise, all praise, all praise, all praise. So that being said, we're going to look at another situation in life that people just seem to just kind of brush it. Well, I won't say brush it off, but it's the house of Levi and Judah that have to take these things seriously. Let's go to Job 14. I'm going to pull this one up. So I have my type out, but I'm just gonna pull this up. Job 14. I think some of these things have to be said, because what happens for us is I don't want to say you're complaintive, but you get very comfortable with doing things your way, not God's. Because your way been working.
Say it again.
They call them hustlers. Now I ain't got them all over the street. Hustle. I know how to hustle, baby. How you do your hustle? Well, real tell you, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. But you don't use nobody. I ain't never used nobody. Huh? When I didn't have, you didn't see the real, but when the real came out, you thought she was money, baby. Hey! Where you been for 6 years? I was getting ready for this day to step out. So I can see the money, baby. I face it till I make it. Huh? I make all my shit. You got folks paying $400 and $500 for shit I'll make for $2.65, and they don't know that I made it. Huh? Ooh, she got bucks, baby. Look at her. Huh? All praise to the Most High.
All praise.
Job 14 says, and like I always stress here, we do not add to or take away. We're not taking anything away. That's diminishing, but I'm using take away or add to, because when it's spoken in the Holy Word, it means what it says. Verse 1. Man that is born of a woman. So we know we're talking about menses that have come into the world through a woman.
Yes.
Not womans that have come into the world through womans, but men. Are we clear?
All praise.
All praise.
Is of a few days. Now, I need to get down in your soul. Those of you that have one, get down in your soul. Anybody know what a man looks like that's been in the world a few days?
A baby.
A baby! I mean a fresh. This is a fresh baby, because it's just let's say a few is 3, more than a couple. It's a newborn baby. So it's just laying there. This new baby's just laying there being baby. Not out on the job. The white man ain't done nothing to it yet. It's just laying there being a baby. Is of a few days. I need somebody with the dictionary to get the word trouble. I need someone with a dictionary to get the word fool.
I got trouble.
We have trouble. Let me get fool, and then we're going to get some understanding. So here's a brand spanking new baby. Just laying there. Just sometimes just lay. Huh? It's full of trouble. What's trouble?
Trouble. Difficulty.
What? People.
A problem.
Problems.
Public unrest or disorder.
Already, a baby. Already now. You got? Is that it for trouble?
Cause distress or anxiety.
Distress and anxiety. Now y'all kind of figuring out why you mad. Huh? It started in a few days. What else we got?
That's it.
That's enough too. What we got full? What does full mean?
Containing as much or as many as is possible or normal.
Oh.
Having all.
Having all. All. So we know here all is everything. All, there's no more.
Right.
All. The Lord said love with all your heart. So that means the rest of your heart is included. All is all. So in a few days, all of the trouble. Now you know why the Lord said all of trouble? Because when he left here, I don't know how many other times, the trouble didn't go with him. It stayed here. So when he comes back, it's right there waiting for him. You see, a lot of y'all don't understand there is no new thing under the sun. And your God told you, don't abominate because you have to come back.
Oh,
Okay.
And when you come back, everything you've done is going to be so waiting for you. That's so that you can try to get it right. It doesn't change. See, a lot of people don't get it. Every child that is born was born. Let me see.
Oh, praise.
That was a mouthful.
Every child that is born was born. You see, they wait. See, they always knew. Israel always knew. Mama said, listen, let me tell y'all something that most of y'all don't get when you read the word. Listen, boy, I give you 30 days to mourn. After those 30 days, you get up because you know he's coming back. What did I just say? What did I just say? You're going to sit there and you know ain't nobody new coming. They're coming. I'll let you cry for 30 days because you loved them. But you better get your goddamn ass up and get the things done that I need done. Because when he come, you need to be prepared for him because he is coming back to the same trouble that he left. It will be here waiting for him once he comes out of the womb.
All praise.
Every time he comes back, it is that he gets a chance for if you will turn, if you'll choose me, if you'll serve me. That's why you come back. Moses didn't have to come back because Moses completed his mission. Anybody sitting around waiting for Moses to be born again? Moses is gone because he fulfilled his mission. You're still trying to get it right. There's more to it. I just want to throw that in there to wake you up a little bit. Just a little bit of what I got. Lord be talking to me about all kind of things. And it's so much that I can't bring everything to you because I'm limited in my time. Plus, when I get that, then next thing you know, you say something else. But getting you the understanding of the life cycle. You know, they told you in the circle of life. They told you in the Lion King and different little stories. You know, they be trying to be cute, but they know how it works for us. You come back. I mean, they come back too. Cattle. God only made so much cattle. Cattle has to be reborn as well. Look at Queen Latifah. Y'all don't see her. Y'all done seen her other person, and then y'all see this person. Now, you see all kind of cattle, all different kinds have come back. Because they have to come back. There's no new people to be born. They'll say, oh, it's a new baby. It ain't no new baby. It's an old motherfucker that just left here. He's just tiny. Laying there thinking about all the bullshit and trouble he's going to get into and commit when he get bigger. That boy just like who he was when he left. He's back to try to get it right.
All praise.
All praise. So you take your 30 days, get up off your ass. You got folk crying, oh, I love so-and-so. So-and-so is over there now in the Jones family wreaking all kind of havoc. Huh? You'll run into them. Don't worry, you'll run into them. The good ones go, and the good ones come back.
All praise.
We got to have God's balance. We got to have the good and the evil. Very balanced God. She ain't going to just bring the bad ones back to get it right. We will never succeed. Some of the good ones got to come too. Women got to have somebody. All praise.
All praise.
So, let's look at Isaiah 14. Ooh, what time is sundown?
6:58.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, y'all. This is what happens to the reader. All praise.
All praise.
Isaiah 14, we're going to go to verse 21. Now, let's take a look at this. A lot of people are confused about. Let me also explain this to you too. No man dies for the sin of his father. He dies for his own sins. All right? No man dies for the sins of his father. He dies for his own sins. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Now, I brought that out because I want to let y'all understand. The word doesn't say you suffer for the sins of your father. It's the iniquities. It is the iniquities that are passed on and you pick up again when they come back. When they come back, the same iniquities, everything is still here. Every mountain, the ones they haven't blown up, they're still here. It's the same earth. Earth is the earth. When you plant corn and you put it in the earth, corn comes up again. Right?
Right.
So the same seed of corn keeps coming back, keeps coming back, keeps coming back. The same seed of man keeps coming back, keeps coming back, keeps coming back. All praise, all praise. So, let's don't worry about our fathers, because they are the ones that committed these sins, and say you do the same thing. You keep on doing the same thing over and over again, because that's what you do. Let's look at right quick Jeremiah. Let's go to no. Let's do Isaiah first. Let's do Isaiah 51. Let's look at Isaiah 51. And we're going to start with verse 1. May not get through as much of this as we want to, but the main thing for today, family, the Lord has allowed you, I don't know, numerous times to come back since the land of Moab and get these 10 commandments right. It must be really important because even to the end of our book, Malachi, go back to the law of Moses. That is where we strayed. That is where we went off the beaten path. Go back to the law of Moses. Verse 1. Hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness, ye that seek the Lord, look unto the rock whence ye are hewn, and to the hole of the pit whence ye are dead. Look unto Abraham your father, and unto Sarah that bare you. For I called him alone, and blessed him, and increased him. For the Lord shall comfort Zion. He will comfort all her waste places, and he will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness shall be found therein, thanksgiving and the voice of melody. Hearken unto me, my people, and give ear unto me, O my nation. For the law shall proceed from me, and I will make my judgment to rest for a light of the people. My righteousness is near. My salvation is gone forth, and mine arm shall judge the people. The isles shall wait upon me, and on mine arm shall they trust. Lift up your eyes to the heavens, and look up on the earth beneath. For the heavens shall vanish away like smoke, and the earth shall wax old like a garment, and they that dwell therein shall die in like manner. But my salvation shall be forever, and my righteousness shall not be abolished. Hearken unto me, ye that know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my what? What's in your heart? What did everybody say? What's in your heart? What gotta be in your heart? I didn't hear nobody. Somebody say, what's gotta be in your heart? My law. My law. Y'all got everything under the sun in your heart but the law of the Lord. All of this is to get you to her law. Fear ye not the reproach of men, neither be afraid of their rabblings. What's their rabblings? Always a hollering and a screaming. Always telling you what to do. Always saying they know something. Listen to me. I'm this. I'm that. That. Don't fear that shit. Get to my law. For the moth shall eat them up like a garment, and the worm shall eat them like wool. But my righteousness shall be forever, and my salvation from generation to generation. Why is it important that you bring yourself back? So that God can have generation after generation. Because the purpose for each generation is for them that failed to get it right. Bring yourself back. If you do not come back to a Hebrew woman, Mr. Hebrew, you didn't bring yourself back. You have cut it off. And if you cut it off, you cut it off when you died in your sin, in your trouble. You didn't even have a chance to get it right. There's no one to stand in your stead, in your place. All praise.
All praise.
Awake, put on strength. See, a lot of people thought God just wanted to have a bunch of babies. Be fruitful and multiply. Just make a whole bunch of people. No, you be fruitful and multiply so your ass can keep coming back. My barren woman cry all the time. A barren woman, I want to have a child. I need to bring children into the world. I need to bring somebody back. Our children need to come back. Awake, awake. Put on strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake, as in the ancient days, in the generation of old. Art thou not it that had cut Rahab and wounded the dragon? And mom and daddy having a conversation. Say, wake up, baby. Remember what you did. Remember your greatness. Art thou not it which have dried the sea? Huh? Remember? All them niggas was over there crying and hollering and scared and thing. Huh? You dried up the sea. The waters of the great deep that hath made the depths of the sea a way for the ransom to pass over. Therefore the redeemed of the Lord shall return and come with singing unto Zion, and everlasting joy shall be upon their head. They shall obtain gladness and joy, and sorrow and mourning shall flee away. Verse 12. I, even I, told y'all they agree, baby. Both of them. I, even I, am he that comforteth you. Who art thou that thou shouldest be afraid of? And I'm throwing this in. Fucking man.
All praise.
A man. You got people scared of what a man said. Oh, but he said it's going to happen. What am I going to do?
I got the definition for even.
Oh, get the definition. All praise.
All praise. Even, equal in number, amount, or value. Make or become even. Used to emphasize something surprising or extreme. That's it.
That's even.
I,
Even.
I.
I and I. All praise. It says, don't be afraid of a man that shall die. Somebody just like you. And of the Son of Man which shall be made as grass. And forgettest the Lord thy Maker, that hath what? Stretched forth the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, and has what? Feared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, as if he were ready to destroy. And where is the fury of the oppressor? Think about it. I know y'all scared of the police because they didn't put that fear in you. You're supposed to be, you have to act like you got some sense in hell. But your fear is in the Lord. Your fear is not in a man. Of course, here in hell, you act like you got some sense because they have more control and power than you do. They stole some land, they own it, and even though it's stolen, they still make the rules and all this stuff, and you abide by them. As long as they don't break your mother's laws, you abide by them. That you live. But you don't fear them. They want you to fear them. Sister told me earlier she's watching a show and she saw these big, beautiful black men, these great men. I mean, just our people. And they had them subdued in a way where they couldn't even hold their head up and make eye contact because they made them belittle themselves as if the animal that had them was greater than thee. And that is how you've been living your life ever since this captivity. You fear the animal. We didn't fear animals. We didn't even fear the animals, the ones on 4 legs, let alone the ones on 2. We didn't fear them. We feared our God. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. But I am the Lord thy God, that divided the sea, whose waves roared. The Lord of hosts is his name. And I have put my word in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of mine hand, that I may plant the heavens and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, thou art my people. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which have drank at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Yes, you did. You have drinken the fury of the Lord. He found animals that were the worst of the worst to put you under torture, to make you suffer for what you did to our God. You ever wondered, why am I going through what somebody else did? Well, that's because that little baby, it came back.
Dang.
Was the motherfucker
Yeah.
that committed the sin
Mhm.
and was born again.
Mhm.
And you got to suffer for your sin.
She's a just God.
She's a just God.
All praise.
Oh, pray. And people say, well, I didn't do it. Well, I got, you hear cattle all the time. Well, I didn't have you as slaves. Yes, you did, motherfucker. You just doesn't remember it. That was erased because when you was born again, you didn't know those things, but you sure did pick up them same traits.
Mhm.
Huh? You sure did pick all that shit up, but you don't remember when you was master with the whip.
Mhm.
Oh, praise.
All
All
praise.
praise. All praise.
Thou hast, wait, let me make sure, let me start over because I want to make sure I get all of it. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which have drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling, and wrung them out. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she hath brought forth. Cast Satan! Let me say it again. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she hath brought forth. Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand of all the sons that she hath brought up. All praise.
All praise.
Stop looking for Amen. These two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction and the famine and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God. You wonder why they act a fool? You wonder why they're nuts out there? You wonder why you keep your windows rolled up and your doors locked and you speed through to get out? Because them wild bulls are at the corner of every street, full of the rebuke of thy God. Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. That's you. I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to you. Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord, and thy God that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again. Can I make you get an understanding of this?
Yes, please do.
Ain't no horses and carriages, buggies and whips. When the cup of fury was first poured out, they did any and everything they wanted to do to you.
That's right.
It didn't matter how horrible it was. Now you live in houses. Like I told you, we can only go back 100 years. Just go back 100 years and bring someone that was here 100 years ago at the time or point when they died and let them see how you live today. They wouldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
The cup of fury has been removed. You can now have clothes. We had sackcloth. The anointed holy people of God wore sackcloth. We wore the dusty bags that the flour came in. Huh?
Yeah.
And had the nerve to pass it down to the next generation. That's been removed. You go now in the house of a black man and he's got a refrigerator, cabinets with food, stuff he like. All junk, but stuff he like. Stuff he wanna eat. Just go back 100 years. See if they had refrigerators in their houses. See if they had food of enjoyment to eat. If they even had food.
Right.
You see, when you don't understand the word and you're reading it, you think all kinds of things because the Lord has driven you mad. And the simpleness of the word cannot even be explained because you cannot see through the trouble that is going on in your heart. You got to make room for the Lord, that your understanding be opened, that you be able to see. You need to see with your ears as well as hear with them. Can it really make sense out of that?
Oh, praise, come on.
You got to be able to see with your ear as well as hear. Because sometimes you're going to have to be like this. Lord. You got them eyes closed. You want to see what God got to say. You want to hear what God's got to say. But you can't do that if you spend your whole day filling your head with what everything everybody else has to say.
Come on now.
Praise.
They got your eyes and they got your ears. There's no room for the Lord. But 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflicted thee. What you gonna do, Lord? What you gonna wait, whoa. Oh God, Israel's fighting against Hamas. You're kidding me. Yep, all the shit you did to my people, I'm gonna make you do it to yours. The cup of fury is going into them, which hath said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. Lay on the ground, Israel. I'm gonna walk over you. You bow down, you with a soul. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the streets to them that went over. Now the Lord had to bring that to y'all today because she wants you to have confidence in her. She is your deliverer.
Oh, praise.
Ain't no man been sent to deliver you. Don't ever put God in a box and say, God can only do that which is written in this book. Let me explain to you. God has done so much in this world. Said the world couldn't contain it. If you were to write it all down, the world would be full. So don't limit what God sent a man to save them. It's written in the word. That's all God can do. If it says a man, that's all God can do. Don't you dare corner God in a box. Your very words will condemn you. Don't tell a man that God can't do something because it ain't written in this word. Don't you dare say that a woman can't tell you nothing because it ain't written in this word. This woman here will set you straight with the word. Somebody had to tell me. It ain't written that she told me. She wants you to know that she told me by the very words you see and hear.
All
Praise.
All praise. Brothers, stop looking for a man to heal you, to save you, to change your situation. Trust in the Lord. Put all your trust in the Lord. Remember the law of Moses. You are going to have to know it in the end. 10 commands is all she requires right now. Know them and live by them. And enjoy the rest of your Sabbath. All praise.
All praise.
Love you, family.
Excellent.
Love you so much. Sorry it went longer than me wanted it to, but I wanted to get all that in. We have more. Of course, we got all these pages that we didn't get through. But all praise, that's the way it is. It is. We got some good stuff. I got some good stuff because I wanted to really tell you about how we have changed positions in life of people and how God hears everything. Everybody, everyone. God hears everyone. And we got to stop because there's something that we have to do after this, and it'll be we'll post it on God's Prophetess as well, and you'll be able to see it. But we love you so much. We thank you all for coming and spending a little time with the Prophetess on your Sabbath. We love you, love you, love you. Get some rest, Israel. Enjoy yourself. All praise to the Most High Living God of Israel. Until next time, shalom. Love you. Happy Sabbath.